Welcome back to Sayajin YouTube channel. So these are the games which has new games which are going to be released, and from Game Awards we got these new games. And first of all is Remnants 2, and it is the sequel to Remnants. It's a soul-like shooter. Remnants never got the kind of a craze that it deserved, but Remnants 2 is here, so maybe this time they will get some of that awesome craze because this Dark Souls like shooter, it's brutal, but it's also nice. Like it's a shooting game, and it's not in the vein of Dark Souls, so it's a bit different than what we are typically used to in a Dark Souls game. So it's a pretty nice shooter. I recommend it. Moving on, we have a new game which is called Transformer Reactivate, and it's an online game. We still don't know much of the details. It's like an online action for one player, one to four player, and it's coming to PCs and console. And it's a online co-op game. It's like a shooter. It's like a story. We still don't know many things about this, but it's coming from Splash Damage Studios, which is known for Gears Tactics, and it looks like Transformer Reactive involves some desperate human discovery and reaching some Autobots chases to repel a swarming Decepticons incursion. So yeah, and it feels like it's Bumblebee and it's a stop motion kind of a thing, but we still don't know clearly what it is. It's just an announcement trailer, so we need to wait and see what it really is. But it's going, we still don't know when it's coming, but it's set for 2023, sometimes in 2023. But we need to wait a very long time to get official teasers and trailers. It's just an announcement trailer. And the talent behind this game, it's pretty big, so I'm excited. There will be some nice things going on. Moving on, we have Crash Bandicoot, and the game is Crash Team Rumble, and it's a 4v4 multiplayer game set for PlayStation and Xbox and Windows possibly, and it's a 4v4 game in the Crash Bandicoot universe, and here you collect fruits like those things, and you need to smash your own goal or and stop the others from smashing their own goal. So yeah, it's a 4v4 multiplayer game, and you can buy it right now. It's available. You can buy now, like pre-order it and stuff, and it will be available for you. So if you like Crash Bandicoot, it's kind of a wacky kind of a game, but it's something you can look forward to. Moving on, we have Banishers Ghost of New Eden, and it's a Hunt's ghost as two memorable characters in a story-driven auto action RPG where your decisions have dramatic consequences, solve hunting cases, and battle supernatural forces, combining Antia's spiritual power and Red's arsenal. And it's a pretty solid game. It sets in 1695. So yeah, and it's come from Focus Entertainment and do not and don't nod studios. So yeah, it's a pretty action RPG kind of a scenario. It feels like Dark Souls in a way, but it's not Dark Souls. It's not going to be that brutal. Moving on, we have some different game which is the stories continues. Aloys stories continues in Horizon Forbidden West Burning Shores DLC, and it is set in California, and it looks stunning as you can see on the screen here. It looks awesome. So yeah, pretty much nice. And in here you can see a Hollywood sign and various other monsters. So pretty nice. If you like Horizon Forbidden West, the DLC is coming for it. So stay tuned for it. Moving on, this DLC is only for PS5 and not for PS4. Do keep that in mind. Judas is a game and it's a disintegrating starship, a desperate escape plan. You are the mysterious and troubled Judas. Your only hope for survival is to make or break alliances with your worst enemies. Will you work together to fix what you broke, or will you leave it to burn? So it's coming soon. The Steam page is live, and it's in your starship, and it has been developed. It's a narrative first-person game developed by Ghost Story Games, a studio led by Ken Levin, director of System Shock 2, Bioshock, and Bioshock Infinite. So it's a pretty solid offering. I will say this might be one of the game that might take game of the year, maybe possibly. But the Steam page is live. If you want it, you can just go there and save it for you. But Judas is coming, and the narrative will be awesome. I can say that for sure. And next up is it's not a small game, it's a big game, but it's going to be Hades 2, and here you will battle beyond the underworld using dark sorcery as you take on the sinister Titan of Time in an all new action pack endless replayable experience rooted in the underworld of Greek myth and its deep connection to the dawn of witchcraft. And the Hades 2 is announced and will be available for which platform closer. It will be announced when it's fully completed. So yeah, Hades 2 has been unveiled and it's a first ever sequel and with the Princess of the Underworld in this trailer. So yeah, that's the game. Moving on, we have a new game from it's called Crime Boss Rocket City and it's a shooting kind of game set in 90s. So yeah, it's a pretty weird kind of a game. Moving on, we have Earthblade. It is from the developer of Celeste, so we know what we are getting for it's an action platformer. Next up is Bayonetta Origin Series and the Lost Demon, and it's a action, it's an action RPG kind of a washout way, but yeah, it is around 3.5 GB in size. The next up is Immortal of AVM. It is a EA sponsored game, so yeah, it is an action RPG set in Dead Space and multiple Call of Duty campaigns, so it's kind of a shooter thing. Next up is Hellboy Web of Weird. It's a Spider-Man kind of a thing. Along with it, Wayfinder has been announced. The Steam page is live. After Us is a game. It's a dark kind of a game. The Steam page is alive, but it looks weird. It looks different, and it's a kind of a game where you are playing in an abstract world to salvage the souls of extinct animals, revive this creature after learning their final fate, the last whale harpoon, the final eagle cage, the last deer hunted down, and more. And it looks like a journey, but it looks weird and it looks pretty terrifying. So it's kind of a different kind of a scenario. And the Steam page is live. Along with it, we have officially got Death Stranding 2. Yeah, Death Stranding 2 is official, and we got the teaser for it, but we can't make out what it is. But what Death Stranding was, then we know what Death Stranding sure will be. And it's a sequel to Death Stranding. Along with it, we have Metal Gear in it. We saw it. And the last game in this is Armor Core 6 and Fires of Reunion. The game is set for 2023, but it's not coming out very soon. And it's Armor Core from Software is going back to its roots and it's bringing back Armor Core 6 after rumors and stuff related to it. We finally got Armor Core 6 and I'm pretty hyped. It's a mecha action game where you control mechs and fight enemies and it looks pretty awesome and this graphics is awesome. I want to play this game. I can't wait for this game to come out. So yeah, those are the new games which has been announced in the during the Game Awards and yeah, there were many other games. I didn't put all of them, but these were it. This one I think was special. So like, share, and subscribe to this video. Share, subscribe to the channel for more news, and I will meet you in the next one.